things in rural Oklahoma, when you're talking about educating children and providing services and resources for them, there are critical points in population and services that come about. If, you know, just my rule of thumb, when you're below, say, 140 students, it makes it very difficult to make the child nutrition, the curriculum needs, the software, the technology, the transportation, the staffing. It makes it very difficult for it to really dollar out and do right. But when you break over 150 students, and it's just, there's no science behind this, but it's a rule of thumb. When you break over 150 students, then everything starts coming together. And then when you hit over 200 and 250, and we're going to be somewhere around 280 to 300 students, us being a K-8, it's utopian. I mean, it is utopian, because every dollar that we get is focused purely on elementary needs. We're not having to prop up a high school and all that goes with those standards. We're just focused on elementary. So really, in this sense, it's almost like a public-private school. And so we're able to keep our focus sound and have the resources to do those things. It becomes more efficient and more streamlined, and the accountability and the identification of the children and the grade levels. So that, in that sense, it all comes together. For the two communities, we'd like to believe that it strengthens our position. Since we were able to consolidate these two districts, we feel like it strengthens our position to have a just reason to continue. The challenges are to build and maintain stability, to build and maintain trust. That's the biggest thing. We will improvise, we will create, we will innovate, we will overcome, we will have the facilities here to provide a proper education for these children. That's our challenges. The rewards are huge. These children that come out of poverty, I've had children do great things here, compete in state science fairs, go on to get a college education, to go on to be competent, to go into the armed services. Things that these children would not have had that opportunity afforded to them in such a way had they been bused off to Atoka or Antlers, where there's 12, 13, 1,400 students. A lot of the aides that work here, the cooks that work here, the teachers that work here, they have generational ties to these children. So what I'm saying, that they're not just a number and they're not just a child, they're our children. Whether they're related by blood, they're related by demographics. And so that's really our some of our biggest celebrations.